Come on in, come on in. Bring your crochet project, bring whatever you're working on tonight, and let's do a little bit of chit chat while I work on this crochet mesh shirt. This is what I'm working on. Trying to make myself something this time. I want it to be long, and it's a really cute pattern that I found on Etsy. So I'm going to be working on it. It's real simple stitches. But I thought I'd get on because I haven't been on in a minute. And I said to myself, I'm going to get on today. Last week, I think it got kind of late and I was tired. You know, when it's hot outside, that sun can drain you something special. So I said, I'm going to go ahead and get on today and work on this project, but I won't be with you long. The sun is starting to go down a little bit out here, which is great because today has been extremely hot. So I will probably be on, let's see, what time is it? It's about almost 6 o'clock. I have my water and I got me some coffee and I'm ready. So I had started this and then I was probably about on the fourth, I think I was on about the fourth row and I was working on it when I was in the car. And when I got out, and I thought I measured it properly, but when I remeasured it, it's a two-piece and it goes over your shoulder. When I measured it, it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be. So I took it all down before I went too far and got too unhappy because it's supposed to be like an oversized shirt in a way. And I had just made someone I made him a do-rag. He wears dreadlocks and he's been doing dreadlocks for years. Ever since I met him. He's an auto mechanic guy, the service guy provider, and he's been growing out his hair. So the last time I took my car in to get an oil change, I said, let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can maybe make him a do-rag. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you. I have my picture of it. I've been busy. I've been so busy. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm coming or going. But I need to start preparing now for the next, start getting ready for Christmas. So that's the do-rag I made for him. I'm going to also put this picture on Instagram. But it's real long. You can see some of it hangs down in there. So he told me when I dropped it off that he's getting ready to go on a cruise, him and his wife, and I'm thinking perfect timing. So I know he's going to really enjoy that. You can tie it up all kinds of ways. I know you can tie it into a little ponytail. Some people put it into a ponytail up in the front. Some people put it in the back. Some people just let it hang. Just whatever floats your boat. But I think I've been knowing him for years. Because I've kept my car just that long. When I got my car, it was free oil changes for life. And I've been keeping that car for life. When I get another one, it'll be down the road, not right now. Because this one, someone had a car similar to mine, same year as a Honda. And he had 760,000 miles on his. And I'm like, wow, are you serious? Same year, same model, same make. And he just recommended that I just make sure I change out the oil, change out the belt. I never had to get a timer. I think this one has a timer. Change out the hoses, change out all the fluids. Just keep your car maintained, oil changes. And that's how long he's had his. And so I said, I want mine to get to be 760,000 miles. So we'll see. So I think I'm going to be on probably today. I've been trying to monitor my time. I'm going to be on here maybe no later than 6:30. I may even stop earlier because I need to run some errands tonight. And I don't like to be out too late at night. I don't like nighttime driving too much. Then get late, dark until about 8 o'clock. But I want to be where I need to be and back. It's been an interesting Tuesday. Sometimes I even forget what day of the week it is. So much has been going on in the world. This world is going crazy. These people going crazy in this world. Ooh, I don't even like to watch the news because it's like people just get weirder and weirder, sicker and sicker. You just don't know who's gonna snap these days. So I just try to take it one day at a time. One day. Let's see. Trying to see. Yeah, make sure I stay on target. But I had this little stitch marker. I don't really need it. But when I finish, see that pattern, it's going to be just a continuous pattern like that until you get two panels, one on this side, one on this side, and then the sleeves, and then it's done. I really like that. I like simple. So I want to make something for this upcoming holiday. These craft events, I'm always there, but I never wear anything outside of my hat. I do wear my hat. I'm like, how do you do crochet? You don't even wear any of your projects. Every day at this time, too, I get spam calls. It gets on my nerves. Every day. They are faithful. I guess it's their job is to call every day at the same time. Like I'm going to pick up. I don't know what their problem is. I don't pick up foreign numbers. Leave a message. If it's somebody important, I will call them back. I don't want to block it. I know I can block it. I don't want to block it because if somebody, I have family members that don't stay in town and I don't have their numbers plugged in. So if they call, I wouldn't get to them. It would go, I guess it would go to voicemail when you block them. But why do that? So I need to be consistent with my time. And I'm finding that if I wait too late, it just depends on what's going on in my life. The later sometimes isn't always better. I did the weekends. Saturday seemed to be better than Sunday. Sunday is okay. But I think some people are getting ready for the work week. So I guess maybe if I stay consistent, I'll probably start seeing more people. Sometimes I see people pop in, pop out. But those are people probably, I see people on, sometimes I'm scrolling on YouTube late at night. And I'll run into somebody's live. And I may stop for a minute. And then I'm like, what you talking about? Let me get off. So, like I said, this works up pretty fast. It's just double crochet stitches. And I'm using look at how much I had to unravel it. That's how much I had started finishing. I'm using this Hobby Lobbies. I bought them all their black. I could put some other colors in it, but it was on sale. The Yarn Bee Fundamental Cotton. I'll show you. Hobby Lobby. That's what I'm using for this. because I want to make it cotton. That's what I did with the do-rag. I made it out of cotton. Something lightweight. Something you could just throw on like a little jacket. And if it's mesh, you can go any time of year, I think. If it's colder outside, I think you wear long sleeves underneath your little shirt. This one doesn't have any buttons with it. I don't know. I may put a button on it. We'll see. I think it just depends. It's kind of like a cardigan mesh shirt. And because the pattern's so easy, I've already done it and started it, taken it down. Because it's so easy to work up, just a repeat of the same 2 rows. There's no need to have the pattern. I just need to keep doing the same thing until I reach so many inches. And she marked it really nice. I don't know who this person is, to be truthful. I think she actually gives a pattern on YouTube. But I went on and bought the shirt pattern because I like supporting my fellow crafty creatives. And I know I need to come up here in my she shed more. I don't come up here enough. And it shows. It needs some TLC. I need to get up here and organize this yarn and get my yarn winder and wind some yarn. I have a lot of loose yarn from projects. And I thought about hanging, I found these little, I don't know what you call them, peg boards, steel peg boards from Target years ago. They were like $3 or $5. I can't remember how much. And I bought about 2 of them. And I thought I would hang some of my yarn on those peg boards. Hang the peg board on the wall, maybe back here in the middle somewhere, and then hang my yarn. Maybe. Or I may hang it over there. Who knows? I try to keep this room kind of sort of organized. My space over there is my little sanctuary. Little chairs over there. It's my little sanctuary. I don't want it too messy. But it's messy with yarn. Full of yarn. When I moved, I didn't realize how much yarn I had stuffed in the closet. I had these tubs, and I was just buying yarn. I was going to school, and I would just buy the yarn. And then I took a couple classes, and I bought more yarn. Made my first little amigurumi dowel, and I bought yarn for her. But she turned out kind of big. One day I'll have to bring her over here. She's over there somewhere. I had so much fun with her. You would never probably know that she was my first ever. The things you can do with crochet. I probably should set this alarm, but I'll keep an eye on it. My little dog, he sleeps all day and then tries to keep me up at night. Not today. So I think I'm gonna take him walking. He likes to walk and sniff at everything. Getting older. My little old dog. He's old but young at heart. Still bossy. He's lived a long, good life, pampered life. I know I pampered him, spoiled him, and you just get so used to him. And it's not until sometimes that I take a picture of him that I can really see his little gray hair. Had him since he was six weeks old. So I am his little fur mama. And I think at the time they were getting rid of his mom, and I wanted to get her, but I just like I don't know. My house was kind of small, and I really just didn't want to. I didn't want two dogs, but I when she was giving her away, I felt so sad. I was like, I don't know why people get dogs if they can't take care of them. They really need to try to take care of them or don't get them. You don't know anything about dogs because they don't understand English. You have to teach them. When we first got my little dog, I would take him out every 2 hours when I was, especially on the weekends, to make sure he knew this is where you go. We don't do that in the house, and he learned so fast to the point we could trust him when we first kept him in a little room, and then after a while, he got so mature that we just allowed him to just he would always we had like a little um I call it a pea pad, looked like grass. He knew to go there, and he was just so good with that you can trust him to be at home without you having to lock him away. Never had any really problems with him. But having a dog is a responsibility. They're just like kids. So, like I said, this works up really fast, really fast, really fast. I love this pattern. Really nice. My coffee is hot, so I can't even drink it right now. Still hot. So I need to stay organized. I need to get organized. September, October will be here, November, December. And I'm going to, I think I have two more events. One, I have one order I'm trying to finish up. It's pretty much finished. I just need to weave in the ends of one more wallet. And then I think I have like two smaller projects. She wanted some little chickens, and that doesn't take long at all. I make little keychain chickens, so that'll be finished, and then I'll start wrapping everything and preparing to ship it. So, yep. Can you believe in 1 month or probably less than a month, school is going to be back in? People going back to school, them kids. I used to work downtown, and I used to downtown Memphis, and I promise you, there was a noticeable difference on the interstate when the kids were not there. And I promise you, I loved it. I loved it. But then when they get back in, it gets very congested. So I just watched part of the news, and they were saying Elon, of course, he wants to move. He has his supercomputer here in the Memphis area, Whitehaven area. I guess Whitehaven might be about 30 minutes from where I am. And some of the people are concerned, as they should be. But he chose Memphis because he says it's the capital of Egypt. So we know that Elon is not really a Christian per se, but he's got some fascination with Egypt. And so I was watching the news and they had another place where he is going to be setting up. I don't know what he's doing out here in this area, in the South Haven area. So it's like something with this, we talk about, the Bible talks about the last days and how technology is going to increase. And apparently they're doing something in this area, Memphis. You hear me? People talk about how bad Memphis is, but Memphis, a lot of people are moving from this region. So it's not as they said. I was listening, they said the crime is going down in some areas because people are leaving. Well, it's just amazing what money can do. So who knows what's going to happen with this supercomputer? We shall see. Okay. I'm almost at the end of this row. It's not, like I say, it's not hard. It's just, I'm hoping I have enough yarn because I did buy all of their yarn. And we'll see. I had this idea with this because I think that last one, edging was really weird. So this is 3 rows. I'm going to start on part of the fourth one, and then I will try. What I want to do is, I just did a pop-up tonight, but maybe in the future, I will be able to be more, I can confirm a little bit more as far as when I will be on. But right now, I'm just kind of playing with the times. I'm going to be uploading a few things as well along the way that I want to share. So if you're watching and you watch to the end, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And if I didn't let you know who I am, shame on me. But I'm Deborah, and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. I love making beautiful things out of yarn. See if my coffee is cooled off. What time is it? 4 minutes, guys. My sippy cup. So if you watch the replay, you can watch it over and over and over again. It's free while you're working on a project and you need some background noise that you're not really listening to. Listen to me the first time, though. Afterwards, if you play it again, you don't have to really listen. But the first time, listen to me. You may learn something. Who knows? But guys, in the midst of all that's going on, we just have to keep trusting God. Keep believing that He's going to take care of us no matter what. You got to have some type of faith in these days when everything seems like it's going crazy, all these floods and and people losing their lives and their loved ones, you got to keep hope. You got to keep the faith. Hang around people that are positive, that's going to inspire you, that's going to bring out the creativity in you. There's something to being creative. Something beautiful. I should time myself. I'll time myself. But this is fast and short at the same time. And because I'm using double crochet stitches, it should I should be able to reach the number of inches pretty fast. I'll see how many I use for the first one. That will give me a gauge on how many I will need. I do have quite a bit. I bought out. I think it was 6 skeins they had at Michael's. Shame on me. That they had at Hobby Lobby. They had 6 skeins, so I bought them all. And what I also could do is I thought about maybe adding some color to it. We'll see. I think I just want this all black because black goes with everything. So why not just keep it a solid color? I should have more than enough. I think this pattern can be used for a lot of different things. So I'm going to do this last stitch. And isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that a gorgeous stitch? So I'm going to call this. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to use my stitch marker to keep it from falling off and unraveling. Just there's nothing worse than when you start unraveling. I think this is so cute, but you can use this pattern for all kinds of things. But this is not going to be a head wrap. This is going to be a crochet mesh shirt. There goes my earring. And it will go over like this. And it will have sleeves. And it will be gorgeous. So, until next time, my creative friends, be sure to like, subscribe, write some comments below. Let me know that you are here. Let me know where you're from. Share with me what you've been working on. Let me know if this is a good time for you. Until next time, bye.